There have been not one, but two altercations in today's MMA news. What happened to Jamahal Hill and Khamzat Chimaev? Also, Gilbert Burns dissects the matchup between Belal Muhammad and .aaa Jack Della Maddalena, and Ariel Helwani suggests that Pereira lied about his hack. Let's get started. The tale of Ariel Helwani. I completely agree with Alice Storyline's hack story. Our lines, GB eyebrow, ow, lines, he's raising an eyebrow, lie, diebrow. It all began when Pereira wrote a mysterious comment on X implying that he and the UFC might not get along well and that they might be performing tricks on him. However, a few hours later, he rushed on Enon and Instagram, alleging that everything was hacked and that he had no idea what WUFC.UFC.G was. He claimed that his Twitter account was hacked. Helwenit and his co-hosts aren't back, seek it though. Ariel Fack pointed out that why did air if it was indeed a hack? Is that Ariel Elm Pierre? Ariel, please get in touch and respond clearly. Additionally, Ms. Ponce, Gotscams, Hem messages real us, Ponce, Lescams are real too, Mo. Crypto scams, not well-crafted jabs at the UFC, are posted by UFCFC.ckers.
Sham.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's fake.
Wait, so why wouldn't his team just tell me that? Do you know what's wild about the hack thing? Like usually when someone gets hacked, it's like crypto things. It's like, hey, retweet this and you'll get a free PlayStation and Xbox, right?
There's two things I'm thinking. One, that's why it would be a brilliant hack, because you're actually like doing something that people will believe. Two, maybe there was a miscommunication with the folks that run the social pages and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you know, as more and more athletes do not run their social pages, now we have somebody who has a voice potentially utilizing it. So
it definitely seemed out of character. But if there's a miscommunication, they could just take it down.
They clarified it with the yeah, but maybe that person has the login. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's crazy.
But Alex on video is saying that ain't me.
That ain't me. Did they not want to pay him? Did they not offer? I don't know. Interesting.
The opponent had a Roundtree, which was his next move. Khalil Roundtree, one of him Schmo, is it clear? Schmo isn't comfortable with it. Hill deconstructed the tense incident in the incident interview, calling it inconsequential, hinge, rather than speak or do anything. In reality, Khalil would do nothing. Cope, says Hill, deals with Khalil's mental weakness by portraying him as a villain. He also mentions his penalty. The ability to take punishment is a skill. Hill battled Magomed Ankalaev as well. Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira. Catches, chess games and rematches were noteworthy. Perit.iti. Keep track of the rematch order. Adesanya Sanyak, Adesanya was knocked out again during their first MMA meeting. Gain.ach again, he got a chance. Uncle, it's back. Oh, Head and Styles. Weilers.s battle with Unstyles. It's not just Styles that are at issue. It concerns Pereira's handling of closure. Loss.
We haven't really seen Alex in this situation, whereas first rematch we've got to see him in. So I'm interested in seeing how he makes adjustments and how he could come out.
But you and Khalil train here in Las Vegas. I'm sure you guys run into each other maybe one time, two times, maybe three times over at the PI.
Man, we don't talk. We don't say anything to each other. The only time that we did have like an interaction, it was weird. So I was in the PI, you know, and then like I walk in the locker room or whatever, and he's just like, "Man, you really don't like me, do you?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "You really don't like me?" I was like, "I don't even know you. Like we haven't had a conversation. We haven't had anything." It's almost like he's content on like he's got to build me up as like this villain or this person that he hates in his head to fight, which is fine. But it's just whenever you start like putting the energy off to the UFC staff and shit like that, like, oh, we can't be around each other or something's gonna happen. Like, you're not finna do shit, so what's the point of that?
Isra Dabi's Khamzat Chimaev Adesanya Unyartedly Adesanya Dabi. Abu Dhabi supporters of Isagna Albert Derv, a longtime buddy and former UFC fighter in Brotherhood, Hood, Udent, MA, Incident and Brotherhood Derv recounted the situation, illuminating yet another booking complication. The unstable bout bookings at UFC FC earn that UFC previously annoyed the UFC through him, I and MZA maintain that he has issues with fans and is dubious of them. Continues to be strong among supporters. Many people think they will be uncertain until they see him step on the scale. Thank you, Kur at the moment. Himayev Yevon. As of the now, Khamzat Chimaev is training in both Abu Dhabi, where his camp is located, and Ardhabi. Ed.e up Hampio Durive and YV Durive Chechent said the UFC Des Detail.il.e in count detail Fly participated in the IUFC, and the Chechen combatant, he claimed that a few days ago, Khamzat and he were out shopping in a Bago when they were abruptly approached, injured by the crowd. Online speculations rapidly circulated that Adesanya himself may have orchestrated the altercation by sending Khamzat after Khamzat remarked, "That's what Derv said." Some members of the group are followers of Adesanya. Quotation: "It began as a typical day. We had only visited a few shops. We're accustomed to admirers approaching him in public, requesting pictures and stalking him because he's so well known. Attention is normal, that's normal. However, something felt different this time. It became evident that a different group, who appeared to be deliberately looking for communications, also noticed him as people started to notice him and approach him. The atmosphere changed at that point. 10 or so guys started yelling at him, saying things like 'Smash you, you crazy wand,' and acting as though they were conveying a message. Some even attempted to hurl bottles at him. We waited for our transport at an adjacent store when mall security intervened and maintained a safe distance." Final quotation. Gilbert Burns believes that Jack Della Maddalena will surprise everyone by capturing Belal Muhammad. Burns has a distinct viewpoint on the battle because he has faced both fighters. Gilbert initially supported Belal, however, he changed his mind after reflecting on his experiences fighting alongside JDM. He was impressed by Jack's clean boxing, vicious jab, deft movement, and overall well-roundedness. In the first round of their fight, Burns even used a body kick to break Molina's arm, but Jack continued to advance as if it didn't matter. Gilbert mentioned that Jack always appeared to have an answer for whatever he threw at him.
And I do believe Belal has faster hands. He has crazy good IQ. Him and his team very strategically, they're very good. Whatever I said you, he's gas tank for days, bro. That guy can grapple. But I changed it. I changed it a little bit. I was Belal all over, but now I think Jack wins. I think Jack is super underrated. His grappling got so much better. He gas tank is very, very good too. And the thing that he's his boxing is very good. I remember when we fought him in Miami, the guy came as southpaw, and he does both stances exactly the same. Yeah. I don't know where he's better, but bro, his right hand is heavy because when he jabbed me as a southpaw, and I felt the jab. It wasn't like that he was putting a lot. It was just a flick jab and poof. I was just like, oh my God, that guy hits hard. And it was not a stiff jab. It was just boom. And then I'm like, man, that guy hits hard.